Good evening. Welcome to the 11th annual Dart for Art event. I am Phyllis Bedford, the Executive Director and co-founder of Limelight Foundation. It was wonderful to see so many of you at our art previews and our gallery cocktail evening. We were incredibly grateful to have such an amazing live gallery space this year. Hopefully, you have chosen some favorite pieces, discovered some new artists, and also enjoyed our online gallery. This year, we have 19 wonderful corporate sponsors. We are incredibly honored by your amazing support. Thank you, sponsors. Thank you also to our host committee, patrons giving at the Rembrandt, Michelangelo, and Picasso levels. And to all our other patrons, both new and old. We are so grateful for your generosity and support of our mission. I am personally honored to thank our incredible artists and supporting galleries. They are the backbone of this event. Without their talent and generosity, we wouldn't have a Dart for Art. The artwork this year is simply incredible. There are 196 artists contributing to tonight's event. This is our highest number ever. What makes Dart for Art so special is that art is being used directly for the healing of our grant recipients. Since our last Dart for Art, we have sadly lost 4 Dart for Art supporters. 3 were artists, and 1 had been a Michelangelo patron for many years. All 4 were strong advocates of our mission and part of the Limelight family. Liz Brozell, a self-taught artist, discovered line and movement while pursuing a career as a professional ballet dancer. Her figurative paintings, typically dancers, leapt to life. Carolyn Shaw fell in love with the California landscape as a child. Those initial impressions were honed and sharpened over the years through her painter's eye. Bob Waterman delighted in painting, especially watercolors. He was a prolific and accomplished painter and had several gallery showings. Meredy Green wholeheartedly supported Limelight's mission and was a great source of encouragement to our team. She loved everything about Dart for Art and participated on the host committee for the past 5 years. Liz, Carolyn, Bob, and Meredy, you will be missed but not forgotten. You have touched our hearts and made such a difference in the lives of children suffering with Lyme disease. Tonight's Fund-A-Need is dedicated to their honor and is being matched. Our goal is to raise $25,000, which will become $50,000, or the equivalent of 5 full treatment grants. We are grateful that in this current time of instability, we are able to provide our grant recipient families with the hope and assurance that treatment can continue. It is your generous donations that allow this to happen. Thank you for your consideration for a donation at any level. Limelight Foundation is in its 11th year and is dedicated to providing treatment grants to children and young adults struggling with Lyme disease who can't afford the care. We are thrilled to announce that we have surpassed 1,000 recipients and have awarded grants totaling $7.3 million to individuals in 49 states. Since our last Dart for Art alone, we have distributed $1 million in funding. A donation to Limelight Foundation has ripple effects, perhaps more than you can imagine. You are helping to heal the next generation by enabling children and young adults to return to school or to their jobs and regain a life of normalcy. Our grant recipients are very much like your children or grandchildren. From a 4-year-old future builder to an 8-year-old student, to a 10-year-old softball player, to a 14-year-old cyclist, to a 21-year-old college graduate, children whose dreams and aspirations were cut short due to this debilitating disease. Through your efforts, patients are getting well and are becoming part of the Lyme solution. Our grant recipients report as their health improves, they are motivated to give back. They are inspired to go into Lyme research, join the medical profession, or become Lyme advocates. They are becoming the educators of tomorrow. Thank you for being a beacon of hope for so many. Now, I would like you to hear directly from Lindsay, who will share in her own words what a Limelight Foundation grant has meant.
Hello everyone, my name is Lindsay, and I'm one of the many Limelight grant recipients. I first learned about Lyme disease in physician assistant school years before I actually experienced the symptoms myself. A few years later, I was in the Redwoods in California, and my fiance actually pulled a tick off the back of my neck. Within months, I started to experience severe joint pain, migraines, and before I knew it, I was bedridden. Most of my medical bills weren't covered by insurance, which meant I couldn't afford them. It wasn't until I found Limelight Foundation that I felt I had finally met people who not only wanted to help me recover, but flourish. Since then, I got married to the love of my life in Ireland, traveled the world, and even started my own healing program for chronically ill people called VitalSide. Thank you again so much for your support. And thank you for giving, not only financially, but giving hope for a better future for other grant recipients like me.
Thank you all for helping recipients like Lindsay and for making our mission possible. Now, before the darting begins, let's briefly review the rules. First, all darters should have their personalized darting link and know the time slot they are darting. If you do not have this information, call our hotline as soon as possible. No money will be charged during the darting process. If you participate in the matched Fund-A-Need, we will contact you after the event for payment. This is very important. Only dart during your allotted time slot, even if the system allows you to click the buy button early. Only dart for the number of pieces included in your registration. Early darting or extra darting will result in disabling your dart until the end of the event. When your darting window begins, click your personalized link to enter the darting site. The art is listed in the same order as the online catalog, and the package numbers correspond. You can also use the search function in the upper right corner to locate your favorite piece by artist's name or art number. If a piece has a sold tag, it is no longer available. We suggest you have 4 to 5 favorites pre-selected. To select your art, click on the tile of your favorite piece. Next, click on the buy button. Don't worry, we're not really going to charge you $1. Next, click on the blue buttons. There are 3 of them. One for $1, buy, confirm. Choose wisely as your selection is final and you will not be able to unselect art. The art piece should now show as sold and your name will be populated under the purchase history. Before leaving the page, consider supporting our Fund-A-Need by clicking the green button to the right. Choose your preferred giving level and click to make a donation. At any point, anyone can visit the giving board to see our progress. Thank you for the consideration and for bringing hope and healing to our grant recipients. The art will be available for pickup this weekend on both Saturday and Sunday between the hours of noon to 6 p.m. No need to schedule, just come by the gallery at 220 Primrose Avenue. We realize this won't work for everyone, particularly if you are out of town. Contact us if you need to make other arrangements. Without further ado, let's dart for art. Starting at 6:20, groups will dart every 10 minutes. We hope to see you next year back at the Event Center for a live Dart for Art celebration. Enjoy your evening and best of luck.
I say thank you, donors.
Thank you, donors.
Thank you, donors.
Thank you so much for our treatment grant.
Thank you, Limelight. Thank you, Limelight.
You have been key to my children's healing, and we appreciate you so much.